What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm gonna talk to you guys today about what I'm working on. I have a lot of ventures. If you guys watch my last videos, I'm working on 4 things, right? I had to put 2 of them on pause because I can, and I'm working on my other 2 things right now just to boost them up because I got to make sure they're solid, right? So, the 2 things I'm working on right now is getting in-person clients to coach, and then the other thing I'm working on is building out a supplier list. I'm not leaking that business model. I'm gonna say something different. I was just talking about one of my business models, and I think I'm not gonna leak that. But basically, you guys are gonna be able to order from me and just get whatever you need to resell, and you won't have to pay for any vendors, any suppliers. So if you're looking to get into reselling, I'm gonna be dropping a Discord at the end of this month. It's gonna be a free Discord, okay? And you'll just be able to chat in there, and I'll probably just have you guys place orders on WhatsApp. I'm still figuring it out, but if you guys want to tap in, go follow me at evs.up. Evs up. Evs up. If you guys go follow me there, you guys can actually tap in now. I'm giving away this Venom Tears hoodie. I wasn't consistent with posting yesterday, but we're gonna be posting every day, guys. You already know. You can't be inconsistent in this game, and I gotta be consistent with it. Anyways, these YouTube videos, like right now I'm literally just working. I cannot show you my screen because it has all my suppliers like compiled in a list. I just wanna make it easy for you guys to resell. Like, bro, you guys gotta, I'll show you this stock real quick. All of this stock is just filling my room right here. There's just a bunch of Yeezy slides, and yeah, that's basically my room right now. Anyways, I've just been doing a lot of work, building discords, learning a lot of stuff. This stuff could be completely useless if it doesn't end up working out, but sometimes you got to spend hours and take that risk. I've lost a lot of money just trying to start out. I have a lot of money held up, thousands of dollars, man. We're talking close to 5K just held up, and I got to get it moving. So I'm trying to hustle, waking up in the morning and get into it. Like, it's a hard thing to do sometimes, but you just got to get up and get after it. Like, one of the main things that I do, like if I'm tired, is I know that usually most weekdays there's a sneakers drop at 7 a.m. So I try and wake up at 6 a.m., but sometimes I'm really tired. So because I stayed up too late last night or something, like working. So I'll just end up wait until that sneaker drop, sleep closer to that, and then I'll get up once I buy the sneaker. And if I don't get accepted, I'm always sad, bro, because not getting accepted for a sneakers drop is just losing out on just free dough, bro, free bands. Anyways, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. Just give you guys a little update. Oh, really important too, I made the last video titled how I'm gonna make 10K by the end of this month. By the end of this month, I genuinely don't think I'll be making 10K. Sometimes in life stuff happens slower than we think it's gonna happen, and stuff doesn't work out like we think it's going to. The main problem with it is that stuff didn't work out like I thought it was going to, and then now I realize that I need to move it slower. So we're gonna be moving stuff slower. So I think by the end of next month, there's a possibility for me to be at 10K. But 3 months from now, I need to be having a warehouse. So like, we need to get to work. And every day, I still slack. Like, every now and then I'll catch myself scrolling on reels and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, really, this was my dream when I was younger. That's all I wanted. I was in school and I just wanted to be out of school, working on my own stuff and just doing flips, just teaching people. That's what I do now, right? And if I'm not working hard, then it's like I'm not seeing where I'm at. I'm really where I wanted to be, but I know I got to keep pushing forward to get where I'm supposed to be. And I'm trying to achieve that goal. So if you want, follow along my journey, because guys, like, I'm not going to give up. I cannot go back to working a job. I cannot do that. It's not that I don't want to put in the work, I just can't deal with bosses. I cannot. Like, I know that I don't want to be working for Acorns for the rest of my life. I really don't. And you know, it's not like I actually have a lot of skills. I can do mechanic work. I've been in the trades for multiple years. I can be a cook. I did pizza at an actual restaurant for multiple years, and then, or not multiple years, like a year, and then I most recently worked at Qdoba. But you know, Qdoba is not really any chef work. It's more just fast-paced movement and washing dishes. We're not going back to that. Nothing's fair. I don't want to go back there. But yeah, just expect some sit-down videos of me just talking. You know, I hope you guys get to know me and just kind of understand better where I'm coming from. And I think that if you go back and watch my other videos too, you guys can kind of see like just the progression. I think it'd be cool, like a year from now, of consistently posting, just going back and watching through all of these, seeing where I'm at then. It really is, I genuinely believe it's easy to make 10K a month. I genuinely believe that. At this point in time, if you work hard and you come up with the right business model that's online, you can make 10 G's a month easy. The problem is, I think most people are just washed up in that, oh, it has to be this certain way. You got to get a job, you got to go to college, you got to do this, you got to do that. We're in a new era. We're in the online business industry era. We're in the industrial revolution for online. You guys got to get with it. Start building things online. You know, whether that's selling physical products that you have with you, like this, whether that's selling physical products, whether it's drop shipping, whether it's selling info, whatever you got to do, you need to come up with an idea of how to get to it. So that's what I think you guys should be up to. You know, the conventional way, who hasn't thought of that? Oh, let me open up a brick and mortar store. Oh, what are you gonna sell there? Oh, I'm gonna sell clothes there. Oh, cool, bro. How many brick and mortar clothing stores is there? There's a lot, right? And the thing is with a brick and mortar, you're limiting yourself. So let's say you were online and then you open up a brick and mortar store. Like, that's fine, right? But you're just gonna be thriving more online. There's a bigger audience. Who doesn't have a phone, bro? You see these little kids walking around with phones now. They're like 2 years old. They got their iPad out. And it's crazy, you know? Everyone's on phones. They spend way too much time on it, including me. I spend too much time on my phone, but now I'm dialing it in. I'm studying when I'm on my phone. And, you know, the main thing I've been looking at recently, that I've just been going through Instagram stories, looking at how people are advertising. I literally just go through stories just to look at the ads. Because these ads, like, they're not up there for the reason that they're not working. If they didn't work, they wouldn't be up there, because they'd be losing money. Now, some of them don't work. Some of them. Because, you know, people are still dialing it in. And maybe that ad didn't work. It didn't get a good ROAS. So people are just trying to dial in their ads. But the majority of ads you're seeing up there are working really well. And Meta's really good at that. Meta's really good at tracking people's info and getting the right things to the right people to make them buy. They have profiles on people. Like, we know this. They had a court case, personal info selling. Mark Zuckerberg, come on now. We can't forget about this. And when you realize that they had all that information and then you dial that into what Meta Ads is, it's like, Meta Ads is where it's at. That's where you want to be if you're an advertiser. I think getting into SMMA is not a bad idea. I think it's a really great idea, especially because you can get into it for free. Now, I'm not going to drop too much stuff on that right now, because I think you should go out and actually look at how to get into it the easiest way for free. And I don't want to just give you a little bit of information. I want you guys to actually go out and research that. But that's all for this video. I did more than enough yapping. See you guys next time.